Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Titan TV. We come to the fourth episode in where we are covering the exact blueprint of how you're able to attract and convert high value clients online. And today we're going to be talking about productizing your expertise. If you are an expert of some sort out there, okay, you have some key knowledge that is able to help clients. You're a consultant, management consultant, an educator, a course creator, an advisor of some sort, then I'm going to be showing you how you're able to productize your business and really make it a profitable business. So if you can just type in the comments where you're logging in from today, that would be great. We have people from all over. So if you can just type in the comments, your name and what's your expertise. I'd love to know your specific expertise. Take, for example, my expertise is LinkedIn. What is your expertise? Akshay, lovely to have you on. Wonderful. So what is your expertise and where are you logging in from? Okay. I'm just going to give people a minute or two. But in the meantime, if you can just think in terms of what your expertise is, okay. And I'm going to get into, hi Shalin, he's coming in from London. Very nice. Akshay from Pune. Shalin's a good old friend from London. So very nice. Welcome all. Yeah, Akshay, definitely you're a mindset expert. What you've managed to do is simply quite remarkable. Yeah, Shalin's a happiness coach. Very nice. So we have people with lots of different expertise. Sanjeev, yeah, your expertise also a happiness coach, but sales. He's the author of the upcoming book, The Sales Yogi. So he's a yogi of sales. So awesome. So we're going to be looking at four key parts, okay? We're going to be looking at how, first, why should you productize your expertise? What does it mean to really productize it, okay? We'll get into the simplest, easiest, quickest way in which you're able to monetize it. We'll look at 7 different ways in which you can monetize your expertise. And finally, we'll talk about the product ecosystem that you create that is really going to help you put together an amazing and profitable line of products. Okay, so these are some of the key things that we're going to be covering. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to do a screen share. Just give me a second, and hopefully, okay, what's happened with this? I'm going to just put that on. Right, great. Okay, so let's look at how we can do this. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I need to make this bigger. Okay, there, that would be better, I think. I'll keep on switching between the two. There are a couple of key things that I want you to have a look at. Okay, so first things first, why should you productize your expertise? Now, I assume that you have some sort of service business, okay? And the best way to really make your business scalable is actually to productize your expertise, package it in a way that it becomes scalable. And that's one of the key reasons. The first key reason to have it productized is to make the business scalable. So even if you're a solopreneur and you want to scale up your business, then that would be a great way to do that, okay? The second thing, and especially true for a crowded market right now, because people are looking to differentiate themselves. There are many people that have become coaches, especially right now with the current situation, okay? then it will help you to stand out. You've got to find a particular way to stand out, and it will help. If you productize your business, then you'll be able to create a brand, and it will help you stand out from the crowd. It will help you differentiate yourself. Another great reason why I love to productize your expertise, it makes your business a lot more profitable. And I'm going to talk more about that when I come to the product ecosystem. And finally, if you really want to become a titan in your field, you want to become the go-to expert, okay, then this is how you're going to be able to really build your brand and become a titan, the go-to expert in your industry. So these are the reasons why you want to end up productizing your service business, okay? And so what are some key areas and how do we end up doing that? So typically there are four key areas where people are looking to pay for services, okay? It could be business, it could be health, it could be wealth, and it could be relationships. Typically, these are the four most profitable niches out there. And if you know how to position yourself correctly, then you're able to do so. So typically, it's business, health, wealth, or relationships. And if you look at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, these are the four basics that are there. Now, whatever it is that you are focusing on, it's really important that you are able to zone in on a specific currency that you help. People want a certain result within a certain period of time. And we covered this in more detail in the last session where I was looking at how you could, I think it was episode 2, where we were looking at the pitch. So how could you get your pitch right? Okay, and I'm not going to get into that much more detail, but essentially people pay you for the results that they want, the transformations that they want. So that is really key. And if you're able to make things much more clear about the kind of results that you help people achieve, then that is key. Now, how do you go about doing that? Okay. Now, I just want you to consider right now, it could be your own story, or it could be one of your favorite clients, the one that you've helped get the best results for, the one that has paid you the best, the one that you've enjoyed really working with. And now just draw like 2 circles, okay? And this is my idea of an unhappy face, okay? There. And here, this is a happy face on the other side, okay? So what is this all about, okay? You've taken someone who's come to you, either you've been unhappy or your client has been unhappy before they came to you, and then you've helped them do some certain things, and as a result of those particular steps, they have become happy. You have helped them get some sort of result, either in the business, their health, their wealth, or relationships, okay? So now what you do is you draw a straight line between the unhappy face and the happy face. And then what you do is draw 3 lines like this, okay? Step 1, step 2, and step 3. So essentially what we are looking at here is that what are the 3 main steps that you have taken to help someone go from a place where they are in pain and frustration, and then if they've taken those 3 steps in that particular sequence, they have ended up becoming a happy camper. They could have got the result that they wanted, maybe in revenue growth for their business, profits, a certain level of revenue, etc. Okay, it could be their health. They've lost weight. They've gained a particular level of wealth. They've reached a certain net worth. They've retired early, or they can retire early. They've reached a certain level of passive income. With relationships, they have found their soulmate, they've saved their marriage, any of those sorts of particular things. But then they would have been steps. And if you just divide into three main steps, imagine you had literally a very short 2 to 3 minute um, elevator pitch that you could do. And if you said, okay, how could you go from being unhappy to being happy, and chalk out those main steps, okay, that would give you your three key steps. Now, each of those could have sub steps. And I would suggest that you only want to have a maximum of three sub steps. So each would be having A, B, C, okay? And that will give you a simple 3x3 grid. And what you're able to show is that you have a system and a process to help people get there. But more importantly, this will help you put together a visual. And it's really important that you have a visual. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you a visual of one of my examples, okay? And I want you to have a look at this, okay? So you can see here, this is my winning LinkedIn formula. And you can see at point A, people are really unhappy, okay? They're not getting leads from LinkedIn. And point B, say, would be that point where they are getting regular, consistent flow of $10,000 plus kind of clients, okay? And these are the three steps, the three profit levers, as I would call them, okay? Where you have the profile, the prospecting, and how do you profit, okay? So it becomes very easy that, look, there are three very simple steps that you've got to take, okay? If you take these particular steps, and these are the sub steps in between, each one has a little transformation and a promise, okay? Then you will be able to get to a place where you really confidently show that people, you not only have a process, but you're showing the visual. In this day and age, as we become more and more visual, it's really important to have this little roadmap. And this is what will help you productize your services, okay? So let's come back. I'm gonna end up sharing some other things here. So let's go now to some specific ways in which we can end up monetizing your expertise. And I'm going to be looking at 7 things that you can do that can help monetize, okay? So let's come to this here, okay? So there's 7 different ways in which you can begin to monetize and package your expertise. The first, a very simple one, it could be through a book, an ebook, okay? Some sort of white paper or information product, some sort of guide or something like that, okay? The second way, it could be through training and membership sites. Number 3, it could be a software application. It could be some sort of software that you've created. A great example of this is something like ClickFunnels, or Neil Patel has created something called Uber Suggest, okay? So that's a software application. Fourth way, and this was pretty much the case pre-COVID, where people would look at live events and workshops. These days, all of them have primarily become virtual events or webinars, okay? Number 5, okay, is group consulting. So you take a group of similar people who want to achieve a similar result, okay, and you take them through the training, but not only training, you help them with implementation, okay? And this is one of my favorite ways in which you can do that. It's a really cool way, and you can really, it's highly leveraged, and you're able to even earn a great amount, okay? Number 6, okay, you can do one-to-one coaching and consulting, okay? And finally, the seventh way is sort of done for you sorts of services. Okay, so these are 7 simple ways in which you can begin to really monetize your expertise. These are 7 different avenues. Okay, and what I could suggest to you is that you actually want to have a product ecosystem. Don't have one standalone product, but you want to actually have um, 3 different key products. One would be at a low price, another would be at a mid price, and another one would be at a high price. Now, obviously, the high price product, okay, would be at the volumes would be lower, but it could actually be your most profitable product. So if you have that, then what happens is that you have this product ladder. Okay, and essentially, this, as you go up the ladder, the value increases both in terms of what you deliver and therefore the value that you can ask for. And when you put all of these particular things together, and these, product 1 naturally leads to upselling of the product 2, and this naturally leads to the upselling of product 3. Now, there's some interesting things. I've been looking at a number of people that have been doing very well on the online space, and particularly on how they productize their expertise. And right now, I'm seeing that there are 3 particular ones that have gained traction. Okay, the first in this is a DIY, which is simply a do-it-yourself. You've created the know-how, you've maybe created a course or a workshop, and then people are free to then do it in a self-paced manner and implement. Okay. The second is a DWY, which is done with you. And that done with you program can either be in a sort of a group consulting setup, or it can be on a one-to-one basis. Obviously, the pricing is going to be different. The one-to-one is going to be at a higher pricing. Now, what I'm finding right now that's really working is that people would like to have a one-to-one customization and are willing to pay for it. Okay, so this is a great way for you to really increase the value and the profitability on your business. And then finally, we have the DFY, which is done for you. Okay, so take, for example, if you set up say you are a marketing expert and you set up a marketing funnel for someone. It could be, I help you set up the lead magnet, the landing pages, the ad, and I will help you, run all of that. Okay, that could be a done for you setup. If I help create your LinkedIn profile, that's a done for you system. If I help manage your LinkedIn profile, again, that could be a done for you system. So think about different ways, and literally, as you go across this, this is the lowest price. The done with you is at a higher price, and typically the done for you is at the highest price. Okay, so I hope this is all making sense to you. These are 4 key areas that I would suggest. Okay, hang on, I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, there we go. And I hope this is making sense. So if you can just put into the comments, how you find it. Okay, Sanjeev, great tips. Okay, so what have you found of real value? And that would be really good. So we have a whole bunch of people joining us. Hi there, Mesh. Great to have you here. Hey, Peter, all the way from South Africa. Very nice. Okay, so we have Gokul here. Okay, so we're right now streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So what are some of the things that you have found of value? Now, I think some of the things are not quite showing up. Okay, so just put in some comments. If you have some questions, I'd be happy to answer them as well. And these are the 4 things that I would suggest that you really look at. You know, look at why you want to productize your expertise. Okay. Yeah, Charlene, you like the visual roadmap. Absolutely. So you could have this, happiness roadmap, and you could give it a certain name and call it a particular blueprint. Okay. Um, okay, so Suresh, yeah, the offerings and leverage was very interesting. Yes, so I'm just going to pull this up again if I can. I want to just show you something here. So when we come to, okay. Um, okay, so when we come to this side of things, okay, so obviously, an ebook or something would be high leverage. You can reach masses, but generally it's either free or low value. Okay, and kind of as we go across, the value increases. Now, one of the things, the trade-offs that you as a consultant have to look into is trading time for money. Okay, and you want to look at ways in which you can leverage. And the way I'm saying that if you create this product ecosystem, then it will give you not only something which is scalable, but it will also give you something which is profitable and will help you differentiate yourself from people out there. Okay. So yeah, Mahendra, you like the 4 ways first to monetize. Okay. So 4 ways to monetize. Okay, why should you productize? It's really, how it makes your business scalable so that you don't trade time for money. It helps you differentiate yourself from the market. It helps you to brand yourself as a titan in your niche. Okay. And it helps create a profitable pathway so that you're able to get people first to build trust with you, to try you out, and then graduate them to higher values. Okay. So I hope this has been of tremendous value. Thanks, Mahendra. So people are liking it. Now, if you'd like my help with regard to helping you get more value, okay, out of this and productize your own business, then I'd like to just let me just share. Okay, you can book a call with me here at neerajshah.me/growth. I can help you productize your business. And remember, this is all part of this. How do you attract and convert high value clients? So this is, part 4. So we've got mindset, the pitch, publish, the product. We'll cover profile next session, masterminds and partnerships. Okay, so these are 7 key steps. Okay, and right now we've been looking at how you can create unique intellectual property, package your IP in a specific way, which helps you build your brand. And this will help you stop competing on price, okay, which is very important. I hate competing on price. I prefer attracting high value clients and converting them. So it's super important that people understand that. So I hope this has all been making sense to you. If you think that this is of value to you and you'd like to book a call, then please do so. You can book a call using this particular URL, neerajshah.me/growth. Tell us a little bit about yourself in the form and book a convenient call, and that would be great. Okay. So thanks everyone. Just some last comments in terms of people that are there. Okay, so thank you so much. Stay tuned. One of the things I want to do and I'm looking to do on the next session is actually I'm going to be covering my goal setting. I have a goal setting blueprint, which I've been using to, set and achieve, amazing goals. And I've been doing this for, good, I don't know, 16, 17 years. And, it's one of my staples for my high-end clients that I work with in terms of the goal setting. So if that would be of interest to you, then, please type in goals into the comments, and I'll make sure that I set that up for the next session. So thank you everyone today. Thanks Vimesh, appreciate that. Okay. And looking forward to connecting again. Check in again next week and look out for these links if you've missed. If you're looking at the replay, then welcome again, and let me know. Comment below, comment, and I will check that out. Okay, thanks. Have a great one. Have a great evening ahead. Thanks so much. Bye.